Howdy, folks. Howie here, Howie Cat. I've read now book 3 in the Berserk series. I had a few comments about on Berserk 2. First one came from Boob Trap Yeti. Yeah, I said Boob Trap Yeti on my channel. And he was pretty cool about explaining manga to me, stuff I didn't know really, and that it's also a gentleman at a gas station I go to says this is a thing that they've been really doing a lot more on in manga. Really not letting you know what's in the beginning, so you can really, they want you to get invested into the books. I did. And number 3 is a payoff. Finally. And I know Demonic Pretty, she commented, I know you will like it more as you read on. Should I call you Demonic Princess? I like Demonic Princess, if that's okay with you. I goofed one time and called her Demonic Princess, and she kind of giggled. I don't know. I think that's a cuter name. Anyways, Berserk 3, it's the end of what is the Black Swordsman storyline, which is what it seems to be called colloquially. But oh, here it is. It's Guardian of Desire, and we get all through the first. Now we're done with chapter 6, and we hit Golden Age chapter 1. Well, some really cool stuff. We do find out that Guts, a little bit of his origin, and it is paying off the time. I mean, it's one of those slow burns that's really paying off. And there's a lot of books, so there's a long time for a payoff. But it goes up to issue 60, no 40. I don't know. I've got on order up to issue 6 so far. But we learned Guts was born of a corpse. A lady died, and he was still born after her death. Not stillborn, but still born. And he was raised in a military camp. We see all that in the back here, where he's fighting adults as a child. I don't see it here, somewhere here. He's fighting adults as a child, and basically he's picking up an adult sword and fighting them. That was pretty neat. I don't know, I can't find it this second, but... And now it kind of makes sense why he has this big-ass sword. So that's just one little thing, is if he's using an adult-sized sword when he's a kid, why would he not want a huge sword as the Black Swordsman? Which I guess Guts is the Black Swordsman. Okay. We also get introduced to 2 more characters, which are intriguing. I don't know their names yet. There's a lady with some snaky hair, which is kind of fun, and a guy that's a little effeminate, looking at least, that is a big enemy. I love the armor design, the mask. The mask is really cool. It's a hawk-like, a bird-like mask. And that's, and it ends telling that first story. Really fun. And then we start the Golden Age, and Golden Age just starts. So I can't say that's great or bad or anything. It just starts. As far as learning manga, this has been a great journey. I'm not going to say, it's one I've never gone on, All my life, I learned to read on comics. Manga is manga. I'm always going to do that, aren't I? Manga. Manga is not a path I've ever gone down. So it's really different for me. Really different. And I think if you've read Berserk, you're probably enjoying my take. You might be, I don't know, maybe not. But it's kind of neat seeing someone experience something for the first time that you're falling in love with, I would assume. And I love the books. I like them so much. I don't get them yet fully, but God, I like them. I can tell, this one's filled with boobs and butts, so that's kind of a bonus. A little bit of blood. It's still not. I mean, everyone says it's pretty hardcore and pretty gory. I've read Crossed, so I'm kind of maybe jaded onto hardcore and gory because that's as heavy as you can get as far as I've ever seen. I mean, I've read Faust, and that wasn't even. I mean, Crossed is pretty bad. Well, it's can't say it's bad. There's some bad books, some good books, but it's. I mean, quality wise. But as far as levels of gore and perversions and whatnot, that's as far as I've ever seen. This is decent. You know, I mean, like I said, not that gory, not scary. It's just kind of a sword and sorcery book so far. But I'm going to say Howie still gives this series 2 thumbs up. I mean, I'm loving it. I don't know much more to say. I think these reviews on Berserk will be harder and harder. I'll be able to talk. Well, I guess not, because I can do a Batman review with no problem. So why not? I mean, as I know the characters in the story, I can actually really talk the storytelling. For me, right now, the storytelling is still new, still a new style. The actual physical storytelling, which I mentioned, is a Japanese book. So you start at the back and you read right. Well, this one's not a good panel. You start at this panel, right to left, right to left, right to left, and over here, right to left, right to left, right to left. Very unusual for me, but I've gotten really used to it, and it's kind of fun. Really kind of fun. It's like a game or something. I don't know. I would love to do more foreign comics. If I could find some of the luchadori comics from Mexico, that would be cool. There's a few others. I'll be on them, but I've got a lot to read all the time. And we'll be seeing more stuff as fast as I can read them. And more comic book content. It seems to be just popular enough. I know people love the other stuff I do more, but hey, got to make myself happy too, right? Well, I enjoyed this, and I hope you all, check out something you've never tried. It really is a wonderful experience. Okay, have a good one, folks. Thanks. Howie out.